I'm not drinking that. This is a suicide mission. Oh, anything for liquid right now. Perfect magnifying glass. Yeah, dude. Eat! That's all we've got to eat right now. It's not easy out here. That's a dolphin skull. Oh, we've got fish in here. What is going on, my doggies? Welcome back to another video and welcome to a survival challenge. We've just been dropped off on a crazy, tiny little remote island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. All we have on us is a bow and arrow and a knife. All right, this place here is what we're gonna be calling home. This is the base camp for the next couple of days. Biggest thing I need to do right now is find water. I'm gonna try to turn this into something a little bit later on. We're gonna collect these, we're gonna put them along the shore as we walk our way back around the island. We'll come back and collect them. These little tidal areas are just full of rubbish, but not only are they full of rubbish, they're also full of bottles. So here's a bottle that's been floating around in the ocean for God knows how long, but that's actually got, I'm not drinking that, but that has liquid in it. There's a couple of bottles of water around here that have like half drank and half little bits of dribbles in them. A little bit of shit in that, but what happens with the sun actually comes down, the UV light actually hits these bottles of water and the UV light kills all the bacteria in the water. It's fresh water, it's not salt. It's fresh. Oh, it's fresh water, man. That there is a washed up bottle of water which we found up here in the creek. I'm not gonna drink it all, I've had a mouthful. This is my brother. This is my little brother. He's actually going to be following me around on a couple of missions. He's my new cameraman. I've employed him, so this is my brother. Doggies. This is my brother.
The real doggy is in the house, guys. What is going on?
The real doggy. Listen to him talk shit. Anyway, look, we've literally been dropped off on this island. We have no water. He's got no water neither. We both have. Yeah, you don't like it?
No, it tastes like diesel, brother.
So anyone could have had their lips on that bottle right now.
Yeah.
But here we are. We're on an island. We're going to be camping out here together, and he's my cameraman from now on, so he's going to be running around, chasing me around these islands. We're going to keep searching. We're going to go find some coconuts. Let's go. Oh my God, I hit it. They are so hard to shoot. There's long tom. There's long tom like this long, and about as round as my thumb. The only fish that we can see here, trying to shoot them right now, and it's not going to plan. We've just come into the middle of the island. What we're trying to do at the moment is we're trying to find a low-laying part of the island where we can start digging down into the middle of the earth and find a water table. There is the most random stuff washed up on this island. There's a bloody little handgun. Pow! But we're trying to find water, and it is a mission, dude. There's no coconuts. We're just gonna have to keep walking that way and just see if we can find something, anything.
Is that cotton candy, brother?
Could be. Oh, you got it out. Good?
There's some sort of moisture in there.
Better than nothing, eh?
Something to suck on.
All right, we've been digging for a bloody long time, my doggies. I got my entire arm in a hole. Look at this. That's what we're getting out here. We're still getting out dry sand. We've actually gone past the soil level, and now we've gone into the actual natural beach sand. Old mate cameraman just busted a coconut open. There's a little bit of grub inside there. If you don't know what this is, it's almost like cotton candy. It's the inside of a coconut when it's actually sprouting. These are the roots that come out. They grow in the ground, And that's what you get out of it. It's delicious cotton candy stuff. A little bit of moisture, but that's what you get there, look. That's what we're eating. And we're gonna keep digging down until we find water. I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. All right, well, the water table here is obviously a lot deeper than what I was expecting. It's a whole entire arm depth. We could keep digging down here, but it's going to take a lot of energy. And to be honest, we are just dying for a drink. We're both health thirsty, so I think the best option is just to keep doing laps around this island. We've only done half the island this morning. We're just going to keep walking. We're going to be looking for coconuts. If coconuts is the way of hydration, so be it. Oosh! Oi! Oi! Oh! Holy moly! Oi! This is a suicide mission. Anything for liquid right now. Dude, we got coconuts down. They're not the biggest coconuts in the world, but that there is going to be full liquid. It's going to be delicious. We've got 4 here, we've got 2 over there, we've got another 2 in the bush, and there is a heap more up on the top of that tree. So this one tree is going to be able to hydrate us for the rest of the time we're stuck on this island. It's amazing. Oh my God. It's incredible how quickly you become dehydrated out here. We've only been here for what, 5 hours? And we both can't even swallow, we're that thirsty. This is the only coconuts we can find on the island. It's a super dense island on the inside. We tried going inland where we were digging for that water earlier on, and it is just a mission, but this is a treat. Get him down, dude.
Come on, boys.
Get him down, get him down. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get him down. Yes. Oh, damn, boy. We got coconuts for days. Well, I tell you what, doggies, the mood has been lifted on this island. We were like pretty down in the dumps like an hour or 40 minutes ago before we found this tree. Now we found the tree and we've also found a bag. Look at all these coconuts. We're going to take them back to camp. It's amazing what a little bit of liquid does to the soul. All right, here we go. We've got 2 little bushcraft fish traps right here. So these are like 20-litre drink containers. What we've done is we've basically made a fish trap, crab trap, prawn trap. All your little crustaceans will walk in to the inside of that trap. They'll drop down and hopefully they'll get stuck. That is a pretty bloody good fish. That would be probably enough for one of us for dinner tonight, but we're gonna sacrifice it for these traps. As that tide pushes in this afternoon and the sun starts setting, we're actually gonna get the bow and arrow and we're gonna go have a hell of a time. But for now, just gonna cut this fish into pieces, and this fish is just gonna get lobbed straight into these fish traps like this. Look at that. That is a perfect magnifying glass. Oh, you can't even leave your hand there, bro. That's proper hot. That there is probably one of the most incredible things that we've found. Probably more incredible than the coconuts. We're just walking up the coast there, and Alex just found that laying on the ground. This is, I'm guessing it's part of an old light globe, like a huge light globe off a ship. What we're gonna do with this, we're gonna start a fire. This has got to be one of the easiest, simplest ways to start a fire. If you can find a sphere shape like this in something, fill it up with crystal clear water. What happens is use the sun comes through one side, through the other, and it magnifies a spot, like you can see on my hand there, and that is ridiculously hot. If we concentrate that little bit of light on some tinder, it shouldn't take too long to make a fire. We're gonna make a fire now in the middle of the day while the sun's at its hottest, and we're just gonna keep that fire going for the entire time we're here. Just like that. Just like that, we've got a fire going. That did not take long at all. It is stinking hot out here. We just got a fire going with a glass vessel which we found up on the beach, the sunlight and a bit of salt water. That is how easy it is to start a fire when it is stinking hot out here. We got fire, baby. Now we got nothing to cook on it. We need to go find some fish, big doggy. What we're gonna do for the next probably 2 or 3 hours is we're just gonna hang out here in the shade. We're gonna neck these coconuts, and we're just gonna rest. We're gonna kick back, go for a swim. Now we're actually gonna rest. Tell you what, it is gonna be a horrible night's sleep out here. It is 4:51 in the afternoon right now, and it is hot, and it is humid like you wouldn't believe. Like, we are sweating bullets right now. We've got no pillows, we've got no blankets, no mattresses. We're literally just gonna raw dog it. We're sleeping just on the bottom of the tent, like straight up. So it's gonna be a pretty haggard night's sleep. I wanna show you something epic. We went for a walk a little bit before, and we found this. Check this out, dude. That is what we're gonna be calling, I reckon, I'm a 99% sure it's a dolphin skull. Like, look at that, man. That's a dolphin skull. Couple of teeth are intact. That is so gnarly. And the best thing about it, check this out. These little teeth actually come out. That's a dolphin tooth. We're gonna be taking a couple of dolphin teeth home with us as a reminder of this trip. Look at that, bro, they're dolphin teeth. I'm gonna make a necklace. I'm gonna hang dolphin teeth around my neck. What we're doing is we're actually waiting for the tide to push up. Once the tide pushes up and the sun goes down, we're gonna get the bow and arrow out, we're gonna get torches out, and we're gonna do a big steam around the entire island, hopefully putting holes in some big fish. But let's get the drone in the air because that sunset's gonna look phenomenal. We have got about 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight, and it is going to be pitch black out here. But dude, that is going to be one of the most incredible views you could ever set your eyes on. That is just proper next level sexual looking stuff. What we're doing at the moment is we're going to go check these traps that we put in earlier today. The idea is to leave them there all night, but we're just like way too anxious. We just need to see if there's anything in them at all. Right now we have no food. The only mullet that we had were used for bait. So we're going to see if these traps have got anything inside them. Trap number 1, what have we got in here? There's a couple of snails on it. Oh, we've got a fish in here. There's a fish about this big in the bottom of the trap. These are more of like an overnight let it soak thing, but oh, we've got something. We've got one fish. Little ticker-tacker. All right, we'll put him back. We've got another fish in this one. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this fish. There he is, look. How you going, little fella? Here's a tiny little fish, but it is working. We've got one fish in here. That's a fish in each one of these traps. The sun is gone and it is time for the games to start. We've got a torch, we've got a bow and arrow, And for the first time in my life, I've actually brought a first aid kit with me on one of these trips. You guys are always saying to me in the comment sections, like, bring food, bring water, bring first aid kits. I don't usually bring that sort of stuff, but I'm gonna sports tape a torch to this bow and arrow. I'm gonna stick it here, and we are gonna go for a walk around the island when it gets pitch black. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna go slay some fish, doggies. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to party. The sun has completely gone down. It is pitch black out here. The tide has just started trickling in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fire this torch in the arse. We're gonna walk along the banks here very, very quietly and see if we can't put a few arrows through a couple of fish. Oh, you bastard. He's not big enough for dinner anyway. Oh, that's good. Yes, dude. That is good. Is that a flounder? That is a flounder, dude. That is a weird flounder. Look at this thing. Bro, that is one of the most delicious fish in the ocean. We just punched a flounder in the head. Weird looking thing. That's a sea creature, bro. Look at this thing. This is what we would call something very similar to this back home called a flounder. But this is not a flounder. It's girthy, it's like thick and chunky and juicy through the middle. There's a lot of meat going through the backbone here. Oi, oi, oi! You slippery little sucker. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what this is. It's a flounder family of some sort, but we are gonna be eating this thing, man. We'll just put an arrow straight through him. Beautiful, look at that, oh man, if this is anything like eating flounder, it's gonna be, this is gonna be good, bro. Oi, what is this? What is this? Your dinner. Dude, he didn't even move. I'm just gonna joust him in the head. Hey! Oh, where did it go? Oh, we've lost it, bro. Here's one right here, look. Little pup. Gotcha. Hey. What are they? Dude, I don't know what they are, but it's all we've got to eat right now and we're taking them home. We've got no food out here and that's it. There's a little stingray down here, look. Little baby stingray. He's a little bit too small to shoot, but if he was a little bit bigger, I'd eat that thing, but he's just too small. Look at that, there's another one there. Hey, gone. Oh, you bastard! There's another one, dude. That's the second stingray I've stood on tonight. Imagine getting punched in the leg by a stingray barb. That'll end our trip pretty quick. He's a little bit too small to be eating, but that is a beautiful creature. Wow, that was one of the worst nights hunting with a bow and arrow I've ever had. We just did a lap of the entire island. We've got 2 fish that we can't identify, but we're gonna eat 100%. It is now 10:48 in the PM. We're done, bro. We got mosquito bites from head to toe. My knuckles are like swollen. Look at my knuckles. They're like swollen with mosquito bites. My hands are actually swollen, bro. It's not easy out here. Let's get in our beds, big fella. You ready for bed or what?
Yeah, brother. I cannot wait, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Good night, doggies.
Yeah, doggy. I'll see you in the morning, young dog. Let's sleep, man. It's gonna be a hot night, young fella.
This is so bad, bro.
It's horrible, eh?
It's disgusting, bro. I reckon I've had like, if 45 minutes of real sleep, and we've been here for hours, man.
It's sweaty, eh?
I'm hot. There was no sand in the tent before. Now somehow there's sand in here.
Look at my hands are just sweating. It's 3:45 in the morning right now. My hands are sweating. Old mate over here just keeps complaining about it's a sauna in his little tent.
I'm so tired. I just want to go to bed. I can't get my eyes open.
Welcome to Indonesia, bro. Imagine a cold shower and aircon right
I
now.
don't even talk about it. I feel like I've got sandpaper between my legs.
Yeah, true that. Sleep, bro, sleep. Well, good bloody morning to you, my doggies. Welcome to day 2 on this busted ass island. We've just woken up in our little sauna tents. How hot was last night?
So hot, so sticky. Thank God those mozzie nets do work alright, but because they were pretty hectic out there.
Yeah, the mozzies were bad. When we were flinging that bow and arrow, the mozzies were like, I went to bed and my knuckles were burning like I was on fire. That was a hot, sweaty, sleepless night. We've only slept for like 4.5 hours. Every 2 hours I was waking up, I was reloading the fire with little bits of coconut husk so we can keep an ember going. That was a shit night, but dude, no better place to wake up than this.
Yeah, you can't whinge too much.
Well, the camera boy just said, I really need to wash my butthole.
She's red raw, brother.
Yeah, he's got some chafe. We've got some chafe going on here, doggies. And the worst thing about when you do these trips is you're covered in sand. You don't get much sleep. Usually you're covered in mosquito bites and you've got salt all over your body. Salt, sweat and sand is the mixture for just chafy skin and it's not good. Anyway, we've got a big day ahead of us. We're gonna make some breakfast. I'll go check some fish traps. Oh shit. Yes. Yes. Oi. Oi. We've got these 2 fish that are unidentified fish. They look exactly like a flounder back home. This one is super girthy. Basically what we're gonna do, we're just gonna lay them straight on top of the fire, just like that. There is a lot of heat pumping up out of that fire, so they're just gonna cook. Dude, I'm excited to eat these, eh? We have no idea what sort of fish this is, but I guarantee you it's probably gonna taste pretty good. No one home, bro. What do we got? Still that tiny little fish. Dude, it's only that little fish from yesterday. I kind of had a funny feeling, you know. I was like, last night, we literally walked around last night for like 3 hours around this entire island. We seen no fish. The only 2 fish that we shot, we missed another one. And we were saying to ourselves, well, man, those traps are going to be empty, which they are. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a crab. We've got a crab in here. We've got a crab right there. The only thing in this one is a crab. So we've got a fish, a tiny fish and a tiny crab. Look at that little sucker. Little crab came out of the thing. You can actually see she's a female and she's actually got eggs in there. Look at that, it's full of eggs. So that's gonna be a pleasure to let her go. See you later, darling. You're free. Look at that little thing. That's not gonna feed nobody. That is a beautiful little fish. Go on, buddy, be free. Look at these things. We've got a beautiful little char going on these fish now, so I'm just gonna finish them off, chuck them straight onto the coals. You can hear them bubbling, you can hear them popping Bro, these are gonna taste so good. We're starving. Doggy, doggy! Oh, the food is up and young blood cannot wait. He reckons he hasn't gone this long in his entire life without eating food, so look at him, he's ripping in. Is it any good?
It's so good. I don't eat anything right now, but this is so good.
It looks good, bro. These fish look incredible. We've eaten nothing for the last 2 days.
God, do you take food for granted when you've got it all the time?
Dude, that is actually...
It's good, man.
Phenomenal. That's delicious. That's so good. Mm.
Thank you, fish. Thank you.
This is actually the most epic fish. What you do is you eat one side and then you just peel this side off and you've got another whole side of fresh fish. Look at all this meat here. That is phenomenal. Look at that.
This is like a corn on the cob piece of fish.
Look at that, bro.
That is so good. We needed that so bad.
Well, that was one hell of a feed. That was the first thing we've eaten in 2 days and it was a little bit of a treat, I can tell you that much. It was actually really, really bloody good. We're gonna pull the pin on this episode. We are done. This is just a quick, short one to see if this little fella can handle the heat out on these islands. Last night was a bloody hot island and I must say he did not complain once, which is great. So, with that said, you're gonna see my little brother a lot on the videos now. He's actually quit his job as a hose fitter and he is full-time working for me now as my full-time videographer. So we're gonna be traveling the world together, making videos, making content. So you're gonna see him a whole lot more in these videos. He's just started up his own Instagram account. If you guys want to go follow him, it is the Alex Field. I will leave a link right here. Let's see if we can get him to 1,000 followers on Instagram. Man, we had a lot of fun. He's still smashing all the coconuts back there. But look, we had a whole lot of fun on this episode. We've got a boat picking us up in a couple of hours. There isn't too much light left in the day. So that's it, my doggies. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, be good. I bloody love yous, and I'll see you then. Much love. Thanks for watching. This is gonna be home for the day, for the night. You start again, you idiot! Ah! We found this epic little spot here to make a base camp. You start again, you dickhead. Oh, this island is covered in rubbish and materials that are gonna be helping us out over the next couple of days. Get back here.
The mozzies are wild.
I'm literally getting my ass chewed by mosquitoes right now, dude. Like, there's just mosquitoes just mauling us. Ah! Said all that shit already. Shut the up.
New take.
Would you hurry the up? Would you hurry the up?
Mr. Field Days makes this look easy.
Yeah, you little city boy. Come on, city boy.
For a drink, I tell you what.
Come on, city boy. Oh, damn!
Go to it, mate.
Damn, bitches.
That's water.
Oh, hello. I'm a little fish. Swim, swim, swim in the hole. Can't get out. And bang, we've got dinner for the night. Same with crabs, little crabs. Oh, I'm a stupid little crab. Diddle, diddle. Where's the mullet? Goes in, drops in, can't get out. And bang, we got crabs for dinner. Bro, I actually feel like a model. Look at this. Hey, hey! I'm a model on the island. Yeah, I'm losing my mind out here. Drinking coconuts and sweating my balls off. Hey! I haven't got a TV! Look at this shit. We're gonna take this TV back to camp. It is Sunday. It's 7 o'clock on a Sunday. Field Day just dropped a brand new video. We're going to watch it on here. We're gonna walk it all the way back to camp. How the are there no coconuts on any tree? Look at these things. There's nothing on them. They're dry, bro. There's not a thing. Look at that one. There's all on that one. Yeah. Oh, look at the coconuts up there, you dumb dog. Oh, same with this one here. Look here. The interesting moment of a young man walking out of the bush after snapping off a log. Oh! Get out of my head, dog. What happens when you film but don't use audio in a video?
Oh, well, you know, you're in your apprenticeship and you you f up the audio. You're swearing on camera flat out. You just don't know the rule book yet. I've got a lot of learning to do, eh?
You got a head for radio, don't you? Look at that.
I have a head for radio.
You have got a head for radio. That's why you're behind the camera, not in front of it. Oh, Shah!
Leave my tent alone, you dumb dog.
You don't even know how to set up a f***ing tent?
Who lives in a tent?
Oh, I live in a tent. What the f*** is this? You got 3 different... You know what this peanut brain did? He put his tent backwards. Click, click, click. All the little clickers are in the wrong spots, bruh.
Like I said earlier, the apprenticeship is young.
Shut the f*** up. We're trying to catch fish. F***ing mosquitoes, man. I'm getting my ass.
Yeah, same, bro. I am absolutely getting lit up everywhere where I don't have.
Man, my knuckles are just getting
Yeah, I got one on my hand right here.
destroyed by mosquitoes, bruh. You, mosquito. You, mosquito. You're good for nothing. Why are you on this earth, you piece of shit little f***ing thing with wings?
What's going on, doggy? Say hello on 16,000 for me.
Yo, man, we're on 16,000 ISO, bro. We're on 16,000 ISO.
Yeah, you nearly look like a ghost when you got close then, nice and bright.
Yummy. Bro, we're gonna feel like bags of dicks in the morning.
No, and I keep whinging and then I look around and I go, it's so pretty, but it's so hard.
Have a go at the sleeping setup.
Oh, bro, the mozzies are so hectic. I'm just hiding in here for the rest of the night, eh?
Good or what?
Yeah, it's better than out there, I'll tell you that much.
Yes, good as. We're getting all the mozzies in there,
no.
My head legitimately feels like a f***ing bash crab right now. That was the worst sleep of my life.
Oh man, I need to wash my ass, bro.
You do need to wash your f***ing ass.
Yeah, man.
Salt on the butthole is good for nobody, bro. There ain't no f***ing fresh water showers out here, you little shit. Well, that's a f***ing shit stick. Piece of dog shit. We're gonna need a better stick than that. That was us f***ing weak as piss. F***ing yummy! F***ing yummy!